My name's Sean Griffin. Yeah, like he said, I guess I got a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I'm only speaking my mind and whatever's on my mind. So yeah. But
that's it, bro. Glad to have you on the show, bro. And I got a lot to ask you, bro. We got a lot to tell. We got a lot to talk about.
All right, bet.
Well, first off, I want to ask you about this whole thing with. Actually, we just was talking about black men.
Okay.
And we got this whole black thing. And actually, I was watching something on Instagram. I think it was Instagram or Facebook. It's something about in New York. We had like this Chinese, this something about the black lady was wanting to get her eyebrows done, and they didn't do it right. So they wanted like their money back or something like that, or they wanted something done. You know what I mean? Because of what they've done, and then like the Chinese people started beating them with sticks and all this stuff. It was a big thing. Yeah, it was.
I never heard of that.
It was a big thing. And I know when a lot of this stuff happened, they start talking about this whole Black Lives Matter thing.
Right.
Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy.
All right. I mean, my thing about the Black Lives Matter thing. I mean, it's like I don't even think it's our thing anymore, to be honest. Like I think it's a whole thing just to make money. Like it's. Yeah. We should have been like this a long time ago, if that's just me. But now it's like, it's a slogan now. It's like, it's a trend. It's like people just do it just to be trendy. And it's like, get off of the computer, get off of the PC and all that, get off of the phones and stuff. Like if you're gonna be a, revolutionary, or if you're gonna be doing all that, then go do something. Don't be on there, hashtag Black Lives Matter when something happened. Go do something, because that's what you should do.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And we live in a world, and I always talk about this, but it's true.
Right.
It's like social media.
Yeah.
Social media is bad. I mean, social media is bad. It's good in ways, but it's bad.
It's horrible, man.
I don't understand.
I love it.
Even when you want to get certain things across, even when you get it across, and nobody really understands the whole picture about the real issue that really went on. You know, like what is it with that, with social media? What do you think about social media and its presentation to get people to, I guess, conform to it in some type of way, just like the whole black thing, or different issues that might take place. Like social media is really interfering with the truth of what's really going on. Like
social media interfering with a lot of things. It's social media, but it really should be called anti-social media. No, seriously, because like you ever like see somebody, you be like, hey, don't I got them on Facebook or Instagram or whatever? And then when you get home, I seen you today. Why you do you? So it should be called anti-social media, not social media.
And then another thing about Instagram, I want you to test this. Like Facebook, you can have a whole video. Instagram, you only get snaps of Instagram.
Right.
You don't get the whole video of what went on.
I see what you're saying.
Like, so when they play the video, the incident might have happened, but you don't get the full effect of what went on.
Three sides to a story.
Exactly.
I got you.
And I don't understand that. Like, that's a hard thing to figure out.
I mean, I don't really get it either, but it's something people gotta adjust to. It's evolution. Like the world gonna evolve every day. So either you're gonna adjust or you're just gonna be somewhere else. That's how I feel about that.
A lot of activists, a lot of people in our neighborhood that try to promote peace, try to promote, a better way of living and doing things like, but we still got killings, we still got crimes, we still got the young people having guns in our neighborhoods, still thinking it's cool, even though we're trying to promote this stuff. Like, what do you think like the community really needs in that aspect?
Well, I can't necessarily say we need, but I could say that I'm for what they're doing. Like, remember when I was saying earlier about don't be a social media activist. Go out and do something. So them going out there, protesting for peace and all that, that's cool. But I don't know if that'll work, because sometimes you gotta fight violence from violence. Malcolm said that. Real rap. Malcolm said that.
But just the thing,
Sometimes.
But you talked about something about the presidents and young people actually, them bringing down the age range for being president. I mean, because they do that in a lot of other countries. You see
Oh, they do?
I know in, I think it's South Korea or North Korea.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Kim Jong-un, yeah, that
I
guy.
think he's like 25, 26.
Get out of
He in
here.
his 20s, yeah. Around there.
Yeah,
And he's
right.
young.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's young. I mean, that's at least that's what I heard.
Oh, okay, no.
But I agree with the fact of, because the only way you really can get to the youth, in my opinion, is another young person that understands. But they also gotta have their head on right. But what you think about that?
They also gotta look like you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the reason why we don't got a lot of doctors, we don't got a lot of kids trying to be doctors, lawyers, and nothing like that, because lawyers, they too. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids want to be drug dealers because drug dealers come in the store with the money and they dress like them, they look like them. If a doctor come in the store dressed like me, then maybe I would want to be like him. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, I used to think like that. But, yeah.
We talked about the whole thing with us, and I just don't understand. And the reason why I really want to talk about this, because it's a part of our community. I mean, it's who we are, it's what makes us who we are even now to this day. Now, from what we see in our community each and every day, what we see in our society, what does it do for you?
What does it do for me? I mean, I can't trade on where I'm from. It made me who I am. That's what I'm gonna say. It's like, this scientist did this experiment, right, where he was saying, like, if white guy too, he said if a white man had to live a black man's life, he'll die in 2 weeks. So my experiences made me who I am. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Now I know you're a very inspirational person as well. Like you love to encourage, you love to see people better. Even though you have so much to give, so much in your heart to give. I know that you want to see people do better. What are some of the things that you want to really relate to people for them to do better and be better in their life?
Read. Start reading. That's how I became better. Just start reading. Knowledge is the key. I just want my people to read. You ever heard that thing? You want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book? They ain't lying. I hide money in books. I'm not going to say what books, because I don't know who's going to see this. It might be somebody I know. So, you know what I'm saying? Just read.
And that's like the number one ingredient. I mean, you have to read.
Yeah.
And what, even for the younger generation, coming up now and seeing the things that they're seeing now, that's one of the things that's not given. Right. You know what I mean? Like, we do have libraries. We do have places that you can go. I go in the libraries now, and you don't see any reading.
They on the computer.
On the computer. Yeah. Even hardly that. There's no young people inside, like the libraries. So that's like a fall in itself right there. But if you had the opportunity to change the world drastically, what would that one thing be?
World peace. I know that's cliche, but if everybody just left everybody alone and let people do what they wanted to do, not, you know what I mean, not do exactly what they wanted to do, because you got murderers and rapists out here. Exactly. No, I'm talking about just let people be and stop putting pressure on people and all that. World peace would be the thing. That's what we need, for real. That's one thing. I got a lot of things I would like to change, but you only said one, right? One? Yeah.
Because out in that one, you basically can change the whole culture. You can change the world out in that one.
If you got peace, you change people's mind.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's real rap, because people won't feel like they got pressure on their back. They won't feel like they're being judged. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Peace. That's all I want in life.
Peace. That's something great. But listen, I want to take a quick break. So
that's cool.
Listen, guys, you're watching The Encouraged. This is some good stuff. Watching The Encouraged. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
That's right.
Welcome back to The Encouraged. I have my friend, my bro right here, Sean, man. He's just dropping a lot of dimes. And I want you to just encourage the people. Give the people something that they can really be inspired by, that they can really be uplifted by for them on today or for throughout their life, whatever comes to mind.
All I can say is just be yourself. Don't let nobody tell you what you can or cannot do. That's all I can say. Just be yourself. There's a lot of things people out here tell you what you can, what you cannot do, tell you what to wear and all this. Like, I always say this to my man Lean. He the flyest dude I know around the way. But he always had his own style. He always did what he wanted. And I always admired that. So just be you. That's all I can say. Just be you. Do not worry about world expectations and none of that. And sky's the limit is not I hate that saying because there is no sky's the limit. That's the worst thing to ever. Go ahead. No, it is. It is because it's stuff past the sky. It ain't.
I know. I know you have siblings. I know you have brother. Do you got any?
I got one brother on my dad's side.
Your dad's side. What would be that thing that you would want to tell your brother, that you would want your brother? Because I know we even might have watchers that have siblings or people in their life that they aren't able to tell certain things to, that they would want them to know for them to really be something special in their life. Like, what would that one thing, or what would that two things be? What would those two things be that you would really want to get across to your brother?
Like I said before, be yourself. Don't have no expectations. I mean, don't care about world expectations or nothing like that. And just, yeah, that's all I can say. Just be yourself. Like.
And then, listen, it's crazy because like so many people need this. Like so many people need a better way out. Like so many people are looking for a way out. They need a better way out. And they're crying for a better way out. And I really think and I really believe that the youth have something strong to give. You know what I mean? And I want to let you guys know about Sean right here. This guy is a real leader. For real. This is somebody that has so much to give to the community, to the world. And with each step, and each go for it, I mean, you'll see change. You'll see change because he has the voice. He has the voice to give it. He has the voice to show it. But I want you guys, and I want the watchers to know that to encourage the youth. Like if we even have older people watching right now, encourage the youth. I encourage you guys to encourage the youth to be something that they may not know of themselves. I encourage you guys to keep telling them that they're the best that anyone has ever seen throughout their lifetime. I want you to keep telling them that because they need that. They need that and they're crying for that.
Right.
Listen, man, we're getting ready to wrap it up in a little bit. So we'll go to another break and we'll come back. You're watching The Encouraged.
5, 4, 3.
What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to The Encouraged. I'm here with my guy, my friend, my bro, Sean, man. Hey, before we get out of here, bro, I want to ask you these 3 things.
Shoot.
Who would you want to be? What would you want to do? And how would you want to end it all?
I want to be Batman. I want to save. No, I'm just playing. Nah, listen. Nah, who I want to be? I want to be a businessman. What was the second question?
I said, how? What did I say?
Yeah, I was like, well, I'll just say what I want to be. I guess. All right. I just want to be a strong black businessman that, I don't know, bring back black excellence to the community. That's all I want to do. I want to give people jobs, put people on. That's stuff I want to do. I don't see a lot of people doing that. Like even celebrities and all that. You got some, you know what I mean? You got Jay-Z, you know, he doing his thing. You got LeBron, shout out to him, because he put that school out there. But that's all I want to do. Give back. Because we don't got that. We don't got nobody to fall back on like all these other nationalities in America. We don't. Let's just keep it real. Like, if something happened to Chinese people, they got China to fall back on. Something happened to white people, they got white people to fall back on. They got generational wealth to fall back on. We don't got that. Why? Because we've been stripped of that 400 years ago, or however long it was ago, and it's still going on. That's another thing. Everybody else got reparations but us, but we ain't gonna get on that.
We're gonna keep it simple. But listen, guys, I'm glad that you tuned in today on The Encouraged. My man, my guy.
You already
Sean,
know, man.
This is my brother right here, man. You've just watched The Encouraged. You've just been encouraged. Listen, I want to tell you how great you are. You are so great, the world can't even handle you. You are so special. The world can't even understand you. That's how special you are. They can't even understand the reason why you do what you do. And continue to stay like that. Stay you, stay blessed, stay great. And before we leave, we're going to pray out.
All right, let's do it.
Pray out.
You gonna lead the prayer? We gonna hold hands? Let's hold hands. Come on, man.
Lord, I thank you for today, God. I pray in the name of Jesus, God, that you cover us on today. I thank you for Sean, God. I pray that you cover his mind, keep his spirit, keep his heart the way it is, God. Continue to send your presence his way each and every day. Cover him in your blood like never before. I pray that you continue to bless even this television show. Lord, I pray that you bless the watchers like never before. God, I pray in the name of Jesus Christ that you continue to do great things in all of our lives. And it's in the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm your host, Haleembloodsawth, and I'll see you soon, guys.
All right.
Encourage you. We're here to uplift you, man. Uplift you guys. And bro, we got a lot of bad stuff going on in the community. We're gonna be honest about this. We got a lot of bad stuff going on in our world. But like, what are some things that you can really give to really uplift like this generation now?
Just be yourself. Like I said before, just be yourself, be free, stop worrying about what everybody else think, do you. It's the only way you can do it.
And you said do you and don't worry about what everybody else think. How can people do that? Like how can they really just be themselves? Like,
start reading. That's it. Reading is the key. That's what happened for me. Like when I started reading, I started thinking about stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't gotta be like this. I don't gotta be like that. Or if you just don't worry about it, then you know.
Somebody told me that too. He said, you know, read. Cause I asked this guy that, you know, how does he know so much? I mean, how does he have all this information? He just said read. He said he reads everything. Like,
that's what you're supposed to do.
Everything.
That's what you're supposed to do, man.
And that's the best way to go. And because, you know, we now, especially with the youth and young people, they don't know which way to go right now. Right now, they're dealing with so much where they don't know where to turn.
It's not just young people, though. I think it's the whole world.
Okay.
Don't know where to go.
Okay.
The whole world is lost.
Okay.
That's just my opinion, though.
Okay. No, you definitely.
Everybody's lost. I'm lost.
Everybody is lost, man.
In a different way.
Okay. So what would you think would be what are one of the ways where people really could come to grips to where I can hold on to this and I can be really secure in knowing that I'll be okay? Like what do you think?
I think spirituality.
Okay.
That's what people need to focus on. It's like nothing against religion or nothing, but it's like spirituality, know God. I'm telling you to know God, do that. But just don't be, because I know certain people that's like, if you this, then I can't talk to you, and then if you this, I can't. And that's only just spreading the world more apart. So, that's, yeah.
That's a perfect answer, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's a perfect answer, bro.
Thought of that in 5 seconds.
You quick. You quick, man. And it's such a shame. And I know we go on and on about it, but we live in it. You know what I mean? We
exactly.
live in it. And then it's more of a hurt factor, a hurt piece when you know, you're just in the middle and you visually see, you know what I mean, what's going on.
Yep.
But I want to talk about the people that actually, you know, go to college to do the right thing. I mean, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about people that go to college, do the right thing, do what they can to really stay out of harm's way. In your opinion, what do you think are those things that those people do, or those young people, whoever do, to really focus on doing the right thing?
They look at what they don't want to be. I think that's what a lot of people, like a lot of people in our community, they get out, they look at what they don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I know a lot of people who might not have the money or might not have the good parents or, you know, whatever, but they still find a way to get out because they see something that they don't want to be. Failure really could motivate you. So, no, seriously, yeah.
That's real. Failure can really motivate. It can. Again, I mean, that's just like pain. I mean, pain can really motivate you. Pain can really help you to make a choice. This is what I kind of always thought about choosing and making a choice. You don't really have a choice that you can make until there's an opposition in front of you. You know what I mean?
Agree.
You even when you're younger, man, once you touch the fire, you really don't know what it is until somebody come to you and tell you that's when you have the option.
Yeah.
That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. I mean, but let me ask you, when was it for you that, when did you first run into a situation where you had the option to make a choice whether to do good or to do what you wanted to do that really didn't fit who you was?
What you mean, like, well, I'm gonna say this, I didn't have to touch the fire. I let somebody else touch the fire and get burnt. That's how I learned. But go ahead. What you were saying?
Well, I'm just in general anything. It could be just anything. But when I the last part, when I said that making the wrong choice that can really affect who you are.
Oh yeah. That could mess you up. Yeah, so me personally, I don't do a lot. I'm chilling, but there's a couple instances where I could have been in the wrong place, but I made a choice because I like to think about stuff before I do stuff. You understand? Like my mom and my people always say, you think too hard, and I'll be like, yeah, but that's keeping me out of trouble.
The greatest thinkers in the world, the greatest people in the world was great thinkers.
Yeah.
Thinkers.
I think far into it.
But see, that's good.
It could be something about taking a pencil. What happens if I take this person, she gonna get mad or he gonna, whatever, like, I just think far, like, nah.
And I know that could be hard sometimes too at the same time, because when you're a far thinker, it's hard to really have a conversation with a lot of people.
Oh yeah, it is.
On your level. They don't think where you think. You know what I mean? Because when they're talking about one thing and you already over here down Mars. You know what I mean? You already on Mars, they're still on Pluto. I mean, and like, but relate to like, how is that? Because I know we might have watchers or people that might be watching. We're getting ready to go to break after this last question. I know we have a lot of people that are watching, and they might have that mindset where they think far and they really don't know how to really relate or talk with other people because they really they're not on that same mindset. Like, how do you cope with that?
Well, my mom always told me this. She been told me a long time ago. I was somebody special. But I'm like, Mom, I'm supposed to say that. I'm her kid. But she also said this, it's a gift and a curse being a visionary. It's a gift because you get to see things that other people don't see, but it's a curse because you feel alone.
That's real. That's just like a comedian. You know how comedians say you got third eye, everything, and they see different, kind of like that. But that, what you just said,
third eye,
that hit it. But we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be right back. Don't move. You're watching The Encouraged. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching The Encouraged. I'm your host, Haleembloodsawtheencouragedep03, and we're here with my man, my friend, my bro, Sean, man. Now I want to talk about this issue, this whole thing with Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James.
Are we gonna talk about that?
Oh, we're gonna talk about it.
Let's do it.
What do you think about this move? What you think about it?
I think it's a great business move. It's an excellent business move.
Because his house all in.
Yeah, he ain't hunting for no championships no more. You clearly see it. He went to a team that really ain't got enough. No, don't get me wrong. They got great young players there that's going to develop into great players one day.
Right.
But you can see he ain't ring chasing no more. He doing business deals. He opening up schools. This man he's a smart man. L.A. Brown. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now with LeBron James, we have Lance Stevenson.
That's right.
We have Rondo. We have Ball.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't been a factor to me. Ball hasn't been a factor. I mean, you get.
Okay, this is rookie year. Give him, you know what I mean? Give him a break a little bit. He's showing flashes. What type of factor you want him to be? What you mean?
I want him actually to be his own factor. I don't want him to live in his dad's factor of anything.
Hey,
for me.
LeVar Ball for president. LeVar for president. LeVar the bull, man.
Maybe. But
LeVar is all that.
if the LA Lakers go to the championship, which
Not this year.
not this year.
No, I don't think so.
But if they do,
Right.
who do you think they'll face?
Probably Boston or Philly. That's it. But I don't see us getting past Boston yet.
I've been hearing Toronto in the mix.
Nah.
No Toronto?
Nah. I see them falling. Yeah. I don't.
With the width.
You mean with Kawhi?
In span wise and falling. Like with
Oh, okay. Like what were they? Number 1 last year?
Yeah. Yep. Number 1 seed.
They ain't been number 1 this year. They lost DeMar DeRozan.
Still got Kyle Lowry?
I think so, but he getting older. Remember, he was a journeyman that just got good 2 years ago. No offense to him, but I'm just saying, like, how long you think that's gonna last? What he about? Like, he in his 30s, right? As a 5'10" point guard, how long you think that's gonna last? And then who else? Kawhi don't want to play there.
Listen. Well, I don't care. It's not my team. My team is the Philadelphia 76ers. So
I like
want
basketball.
to go to championship anyway. But my brother, Sean, I'm glad that he came on the show today. Listen, guys, be you, stay safe, stay encouraged, and we'll see you soon.